Hi everyone, welcome back to vlog. I'm like throwing myself around. Welcome back to Vlogust Day 2. I'm sat on the floor again, and I don't know why I keep doing it because I'm really uncomfortable. I'm going to move you back ever so slightly. Sorry. I've tried to do this a couple of times, not like filming, but like sitting on the floor. I'm currently holding hostage. Well, I was holding hostage a full basket of toys. It's now empty because they're all over the room. Hugo is running around sniffing at things and squeaking. That was well timed, wasn't it? Squeaking. Yeah. And I just thought I'd come on and, well, do what I'm supposed to be doing, which is a vlog every day. I didn't think I'd just come on, like I've got to. No. Thank you to everyone that left comments on yesterday's video. I do realise that I don't need to put any pressure on myself, so if I miss a day, I miss a day. I'm okay with it. I don't want anyone to think that I've like signed up to this and I'm going to regret it in like 2 weeks. If it all goes down the pooper, so be it. World's smallest tennis ball. Let me just show you the state of my living room. Oh, look. Sorry, I'm doing this at a really awkward angle. Several toys strewn about. I'm really happy about it. So, not wanting to get too crochet heavy today, purely because everything's upstairs and I've not touched most of it for weeks. But what I have done this weekend, the game is if I put everything away, he pulls it and gets it out. He thinks it's a game, I think it's stupid, and I wish he'd just leave them in there and play with one at a time, but that's not going to happen, is it? World's smallest rugby ball. Yes, not wanting to get too into technicalities, I thought that I'd show you like my really good idea that I've had. So, really good idea number one. Was last year my friends and I went to Nottingham Christmas Market, and part of the day was that we had a bit of a look around the shops because it was festive, and looking at like ornaments and gifts and things was, you know, it's exciting to do, isn't it? A bit of window shopping before we went to like the actual Christmas market in the square. And I treated myself to some yarn from a shop. And it was cotton, and I got red, green and white, and I didn't know what I was going to make with it, and in the end I made a jumper garland. This is one of the jumpers, but this isn't one of them. This is what I made recently this is out of acrylic, and I think it does, if you do it with cotton, I believe it's a little bit safer to be putting near fairy lights, which is why I did it, because I originally was going to have it with lights, but acrylic looks more like traditional jumper, so I've just got 2 ends that need tying, well 3 ends that need tying in, and I literally there's not even a pattern. I just make a rectangle out of, this is half double crochets backwards and forwards, and in the middle of it I create a hole, and then I pick up stitches and make 2 arms and do loads of them. So you could just do red, green, red, green, red, green, or the one I did at Christmas, I used red, green and white. I keep wanting to say blue, and I feel like I'm out of breath. Calm down. And just made like wacky jumpers. So some had like, I think there was one that was white, I think, with a red sleeve and a green sleeve. Or like do stripes, or just make different jumpers. You could even like stitch stuff onto it, and then basically you string all the arms, which is why it doesn't matter that it's basically a T-shape, and I'm sure there are other ways to do this, and you could even make them flat. I suppose you wouldn't have to make them because it's just being hung up. String it, and then I had it on the mantelpiece here. I only did 5 or 6, I think, and it's just like bunting. So I've only made one of those because I made one, and then whilst I was making it, rearranging, I had another idea. Now this is an idea that I have had in my head. Is that not where all ideas are? But it's an idea that I've had for a while, and it's something that I've always thought about and never done. So I just wanted to see if it would work, and then I can sort of go with it. So I love bunting, I really do. So I've made 2 grey ones, 1 pink one, and a white one that's the Poundland Sparkle yarn. The reason I've done these colours is because this is my friend who is pregnant, Charlotte. It's her nursery colour theme. Not so much the white, but she's having like a very, very, very pale pink. A little bit of grey, not too much. I think like the carpet's grey and probably a few bits of grey. And then white or cream. She's a very neutrals kind of person, and she's really not very pretty pinky girly at all. So that's like her version of Pretty Pink Baby Girl's room, which I think it looks really nice. I've seen a picture of the nursery painted. Obviously I've seen the nursery, but I've not seen it painted. It was sort of like boxes of baby things the last time I saw it. Sorry, I feel really out of breath. I think it's because before I started doing this I was like running around after the dog, and now I've sat down, I'm like so I wanted to make some bunting, not necessarily to use in the baby's room, but just sort of that match the theme. And baby's dad is a photographer, so he might want to like lie the baby down and put, like, you can do like 2 months old, and I thought it might be nice to put bunting like across the top, or I don't know, they can do what they want with it. And I know that for when the little girl is older, they're excited to like make dens in the living room and things like that. So I just wanted to make some bunting, and there was a reason to make it for the baby. And also this coming Sunday is her baby shower, and it's at her house. It's not a surprise, she's sort of planned it. I think she never asked anyone to plan it. She's done it with her mum, and me and her have sort of spoke about it a few times about ideas and things, and I'm going to go and help her bake some cakes Friday for it. And I'm going to go before the baby shower on the Sunday and sort of like help her prepare. I think had my circumstances been a little bit different, that maybe I would have planned one for her. But, you know, life gets in the way, doesn't it? But anyway, so I wanted to make bunting, and then I've always had this idea, and you'll notice that I've made a bit of a weird shape. And I've done it to all of them. This one's... There's only this one that's finished, and it's got a little button on it. Now I don't know if this is even my original idea. I've not copied it off anyone, but I'm sure I'm not the first person to create this. But I thought that, because I'd like to make some bunting for Sunday to sort of put up somewhere to decorate a little bit, but she doesn't need a lot. So I thought, you know, a couple of flags in the colour theme. Maybe I'll do another 2 pink ones. I feel like I'm really waffling on. Basically, my idea was, it's like a build your own bunting. So I've made these shapes, and then they all need washing and blocking, and, well, not blocking, but I think when you wash it and sort of dry it flat, it holds its shape better. But basically, you make a flag, and then on the top, you just sort of like add chain 50 to get this size. And then double crochet back along your chain. So I suppose you could just do a foundation chain or something. I don't know. And then you put a little button on the end, and then you can put it through, and then you've got like a string of bunting. And then if you did it, I've not got, look. And it's like a build, and you could do this with sewing or with paper or anything, but it's like build your own bunting. So if she just wants to have grey and white, she can. Or if she just wants to have grey, white and pink, she can. And I thought it's a really good thing that you could either gift to someone or sell. I sort of like thought that maybe you could do letters on them, so you could sort of sell or gift. I'm thinking gift, but I know a lot of people do sell things, like enough flags that spell out happy birthday, or you could do happy birthday and then a few plain ones, so they've got bunting for all year round, but when it's a birthday they can put happy birthday together. Or you could do an alphabet for a nursery, or you could sort of, if it was a gift, you could make sure that there's enough letters to have happy birthday for, I don't know, for me and Kirk it'd be for Ruth, Kirk, Hugo, you know, happy for 30th birthday. And you could sort of like sell them as a pack, and then you can have add-ons, so you could buy or gift. So at this point in time I can gift shop. I'm going to make a couple more. They don't take long to make at all, but I'm probably going to make 2 of each colour or 3 of each colour, and give her those, and then when the baby's born I can sort of like sew the baby's name onto more flags, and then she can make larger and larger bunting. Or like I say, when it's the, am I making any sense? I just think it's a bit of a, I think it's a good idea, and I've not really seen it anywhere, and I think I really like bunting. And I do know a lot of people, like there's a lady at work and she really goes to town with decorating for like Easter and Valentine's, and mostly for her grandson, but for herself as well, I presume, because I do it and I don't have any children. Just like going to town a little bit with like making sure she's got flowers in, or like little candy, or chocolate candy, like chocolates, or like napkins and things that match. And I just thought it was a really good idea. I suppose you could just make bunting and stitch it together, but I think like the build your own bunting is a nice idea, and it's something that it could be like, I can give her this for a baby shower. Someone hammering something outside at 9 o'clock at night. Then when the baby's born and she has an official name, I can do like the name on bunting, so either stitch it on or like crochet a letter and do extra flags, so then she's got, you know, more bunting, or like do the baby's birth date or something, and then do like happy Valentine's, happy Halloween, and then eventually she'll have a big stack, and like I can give her a box. Eventually she'll have a big stack, and then every year when she wants to decorate or build dens, or if Dad wants to do photo shoot with baby, he can just like get out the bunting, and he's got seasonal appropriate bunting. Also, this strip folds back on itself, so if you wanted to, let me find the one with the button. So if you wanted to button it back on itself so you don't have the weird tail, you could just thread ribbon or string or string through the holes and just string it up. I don't know, it's just one of my ideas that I've had that will probably never lead to anything, but I wanted to show you something a little bit crochet, like seductively fanning it at you. I wanted to show you a little bit of something crochet-ish today. So there's my little idea, and I think I'm definitely going to go with it because Charlotte is a bunting kind of person, as am I, and I think she'll appreciate it. And it's just something that's sort of, this has sort of got me back into the rhythm, because there's lots of possibilities of, you know, like I could do just plain in loads of colours, and I can use variegated yarn, and you could even incorporate different stitches if you wanted to, but I could do like appliques and letters, and like I say, I can just stitch things on. Sorry, I'm really not in focus, but anyway, I'm really waffling on about this idea, and it's probably something that you can just buy online anyway, and it's not my idea, and I think it is, but I think it's a really good idea. I also really like the idea of doing mini buntings like across gifts. Yes, so I'm going to go because I really am rambling on now. We're going to be clutching at straws for things to talk about by like day 28, aren't we? I hope you're all well. Thank you all for watching. I know a couple of people are I know a couple of people are doing Vlogust. I know Denise from next door's dog's barking now. Denise from Dear Designs is doing Vlogust. Linny from Candy Goth Creations said she's doing Vlogust. Randy from her channel, Random Randy's Ramblings. I bet everyone gets that wrong, and I bet it's dead annoying. She's doing Vlogust. Jan has just commented on one of my videos. Jan. I feel like I speak to her in most of her lives, but to comment on her video is like more official. She said that she's probably not going to commit to doing a vlog every day, but she's going to try and do more through August. So it's all very exciting. We're all going to have loads of people to watch. So if you are doing Vlogust or just filming a few more videos throughout the month of August, let me know down below. And have I just rambled on about crochet bunting for 15 minutes? Maybe. This dog's head is spinning around. He's got so many things to listen to, but he doesn't want to miss out on what I'm doing. Look at his little skinny bum. Boo-boo! Hi! What are you doing? Come here. What are you doing? He doesn't know, but he doesn't want to sit with me. Anyway, I think I'm going to go and make some more triangles. They're really easy to do, and Happy Berry Crochet, the reason I started doing this is because Happy Berry Crochet uploaded a video about bunting. Now, I don't think this is necessarily the way she did it, because I've not actually watched the video. I just saw the thumbnail and thought, oh, I could make bunting. But I've always watched Happy Berry Crochet. She's the lady that taught me how to crochet. So if you've never made it or you don't know what to do, go and watch that video, and I'm sure it's fabulous, and I'm going to watch it myself anyway, see if I can get a few ideas. But I really am going now. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.